Over the years, you've heard me ask wealth manager Warren Ingram the big questions. How do we invest wisely? How do we protect our family's future? All those conversations, that entire library of financial expertise is now available as a podcast. Straightforward advice to help you build your wealth on demand. Just search for Warren Ingram's Personal Finance wherever you get your podcasts.
Your voice.
Your station.
Your open line.
Walk the talk with Clement Manyathela
on 702.
Morning, Clement and your team. Really, how can we allow the country that's anti-women in our country to come and establish a museum or whatever? I mean, we are so casual in this country. We wear what we like, so they'll come here with their own rules. No. They must keep that to their country. I don't agree with that. I agree with the DA when they say they mustn't come here. Surely that building we can use for a lot of things. Really. Please, they mustn't start. Thank you. Bye-bye.
All right.
Thank
you for that, Veronica. In fact, Veronica is talking about the Democratic Alliance position to oppose the possible sale or lease of the Pretoria City Hall to the Iranian embassy. They want to build restaurants there. They want a museum, I think a library in the hall. And their argument is that would generate economic opportunity for the city. But the DA says, hey, don't even think about it because that's going to complicate our relationship with the U.S. Well, Cilliers Brink is the DA leader in Tshwane. Cilliers, how are you?
Good, and you, Clement?
I'm good. Why are you against this position? I mean, the city of Tshwane is still considering. They haven't made a decision yet. But why do you think this would be a bad move?
So the Iranian embassy writes to the MMC for Corporate and Shared Services, the politician who has oversight over municipal properties. And what they ask is for the city to contribute a building for a cultural center. Now that may or may not be a reasonable request, a segue into having a conversation. But the first place where the MMC then takes the representatives of the Iranian embassy is the City Hall, which is, if anything, a symbol of the sovereignty of the city government and of the country. And why would you conceivably want to donate or in any other way alienate your city hall to the embassy of another country?
Mm-hmm.
There is an additional problem to this, and that is that the relationship between South Africa and the United States is obviously very complicated. Tomorrow, unless something else happens, we are going to have very high tariffs that are going to affect South African jobs and businesses, including in this city, where we manufacture BMW X3s for export into American markets. And thousands of people who live in Harankuwa and Shoshanguve and Pretoria North, in fact, make their livelihoods because of that investment. What has complicated our relationship with the United States, in part, there are many things, it's not a simple matter, is the close proximity between the ANC and the government of Iran. And I think as a symbol, so the principle of not giving away your city hall to a foreign government stands on its own 2 feet. But what makes it worse is at this critical time for the country, that is the kind of message we send out to the world. And I don't think that is good for the people of Tshwane.
How long has this hall been vacant for?
Oh, it's been vacant for a long time.
So what, a decade?
It's been more than a decade.
So then why are we then not exploring the opportunities that would bring about economic value for the city? So whether it was the US, whether it was Zambia, the Zambian embassy that said, let us come in here and use this for the economic benefit of the city and the people of the city. Why is that not cool?
I am sure, Clement, if you embark upon an open process where you request proposals, that you are going to get a proposal from a South African partner, be it a different sphere of government that we can take hands with, or a South African developer, or a non-profit entity who is willing to make a contribution to repair the damages that were done to that city hall by irregular contract for renovations. I am sure that can be done, and that must be explored. But this is not what happened there. We got a letter as the city from Iran, from the embassy, who said, contribute a parcel of a building. That is what their letter said. Not, we want to buy, we want to rent a property, please explore the possibility. And then they were taken straight to City Hall. So I absolutely agree we need partnerships to revive these historical places, but this is not it. And I think it would send a terrible message if the City Council were to consider it.
All right, Cilliers Brink, DA leader in Tshwane, thank you so much for coming through. He's, in fact, the former mayor of Tshwane. What do you think? Where do you stand here? Do you think the Tshwane administration should allow for the Iranian embassy to come through and build their restaurants, a museum there to generate economic opportunity for the city? Or as Cilliers Brink says, no, rather give that opportunity to other people. I'm sure there are other businesses out there that have got capital that are willing to do this. Where do you stand on this one? I don't want to focus much on even the relationship with the US because I feel like there's nothing you can do that will satisfy them. You could be saying hi to an Iranian ambassador as a minister of international relations in South Africa, and the US may think, how dare you say hi to them? And yet they are allowed to say hi to them. They are allowed to have negotiations with them, but you just can't. The same way they tell you, don't talk to Russia. Why are you friends with China? But they can sit and have a conversation with them. It's a little weird, I think. It's 5 minutes before 10.